Alright, it's time to talk about Godzilla versus Hedorah. It's a good movie. Oh my god. Like, I don't know if it's just because I watched All Monsters Attack just before it, and I was incredibly at a low point, just because that felt like such shit. So, I don't know if it's just like, ooh, the nice sweet flavor of taking out the horrible aftertaste of All Monsters Attack, but this movie's good. This is a really good Godzilla movie. It's almost, I'd say it's almost as, like, dark as the first Godzilla movie, which is impressive. I didn't expect any movie in the Showa era to be as dark. Like, I'm shocked. I'm honestly shocked. Like, what? There's a dark movie in the Godzilla franchise, and it's not. We're like over 10 movies in. It's 11th, there we go, 11th movie. And all of a sudden we got a dark movie after like a bunch of kids movies. Like, so basically it's an environmentalist like message. Like, as it says, features environmental. It's just like, oh, the movie is basically don't pollute. Polluting's bad. You don't need, climate change is shit. Do something about it, you lazy fucks. Yeah, honestly. I was sorry, I just got distracted and I was like, Hedorah. Wait, no. I keep getting... So, I always think of King Ghidorah. And I'm like, Ghidorah? Wait, no. Hedorah. Not King Ghidorah. Very similar sounding names in my head. But yeah. Hedorah is like this pollution monster from space. That kind of absorbs pollution and gets stronger from it. And apparently it can turn people into fucking skeletons. Like, uses his smoke powers and just fucking kills people. Like, straight up. Fucking kills people. I did not expect. If you watch my commentary back, I'm literally shocked because I'm just like, what the fuck? This is dark. Like I said, this is darker than Godzilla. 54. Like, and I was looking at some of the reviews as well at the same time. I was just like, what? Do you think this movie shit? This is one of the best Godzilla movies. I'd honestly, I'm almost like Godzilla versus Hedorah, at least in the show era, because it's hard to get the rest of them straight in my head because it's been a while since I've watched any of them. But yeah, it's honestly, it's just crazy dark. So yeah, you got Hedorah, who's this swamp monster who kills people. Because the movie starts with like this kind of very 70s music. It's got, the music is hit and miss at the same time. Like there's really good bits. Like I'm like, okay, this is not traditional Godzilla music, but I get it and it sounds pretty good. But there's other parts I'm like, oh, this is a bit of shit. I was like, oh, that's not as good. But I think it's a very good Godzilla movie. Overall, I think it's good. Yeah, I saw a kid and I was like, oh no. It's like the previous film. Oh, why? Why are you doing this to me? What? But then it just like, the kid almost gets forgotten about. Right. For some reason, the kid has a psychic link with Godzilla. Not explained. Okay, I'll forgive it for that. So I feel like it's very much of the era where people couldn't, like, rewatch movies. And so there's just stuff you can introduce and just not explain it in any way. Like this kid is just like, oh, I've got a psychic link with Godzilla. Cool. What? Why? Why do you have a psychic link with Godzilla? Don't worry about it. Shut your face. I got a psychic link with Godzilla. Okay. Alright then. There's like a hippie movement where there's a bunch of people in a club with fish masks on. There's some weird psychedelic stuff. It's nuts, this movie. I love it. There is just some stuff where I'm like, what? It's just really poor. This is a movie that's like, what? And so, this movie is also very dark in a tonal sense, but it's also, unfortunately, very dark in just brightness. Like, it's just very dark. So there's sometimes where you're like, what's going on? What? Huh? It's very much like the original Godzilla movie. Like, what? What? What's going on here? Can I see? I'd like to be able to see what's going on here. No? No? Okay. No, I guess not. I guess I won't be able to see what's going on. The Hedorah suit looks, I think it looks good. It's weird. It's kind of like very much like a swamp seaweed type monster. So it's a kind of very unique design, I feel like. Yeah, if you have it like in the pantheon of Kaiju, it's got a very unique look. Isn't, which is good. It's got weird, you can shoot like electricity out of his eye. It's weird. It's good though. I like it. I keep looking at the wiki, just like, I don't get it. Some people are just like, some people are like, this movie is bad. I'm like, what? What do you mean this movie's bad? What's wrong with you? You guys are wrong. I mean, I shouldn't say that because it's subjective and all that shit, but they're wrong. It's just like, outright, you're wrong, mate. No, I'm sorry. It's a good movie. I honestly, I'm in the show era. I'm almost like Godzilla. Don't hit myself. Nah. Godzilla versus Hedorah. I might have to do a ranking after I've watched all the show era movies, and then we'll do each era and then all the movies together. Maybe I'll do it. So maybe I'll do it like I'll do an era, then if it's the second era, I'll do those two eras together, ranking them, and then we'll do the next era or something like that. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it quite late, but I do want to do like a tier list of Godzilla movies, because they're strange. Very strange. And I think this is. I said it during the commentary where I think this is like a Batman Forever, Batman Returns style movie where it felt like it was maybe too dark, and they were like, "Oh, hang on a minute, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back." We just had a bunch of silly kids movies, and all of a sudden you just like brought in this fucking dark ass movie where a bunch of people turned into skeletons and shit. Just Hedorah kills a whole bunch of people. It's like thousands of deaths, apparently, I think, from what I saw. I love it. I think it's very, very unique in the pantheon of Godzilla movies. And I think I really would compare it, honestly, to the Godzilla, to the original Godzilla, in that it's a very strong message. You can clearly tell what the message is. I mean, they fucking sing a song about it, like a couple of times. Like, they're very clear. This is anti-pollution movie. Like, guys, stop polluting, you bastards. I don't know what else to say about it. I do really like it, and it maybe goes on a little bit, but again, I always say that, but I don't know if that's just me being the 21st century Brett, where I'm just like, come on guys, hurry up, I'm bored. I feel like some of the fights aren't as good as other movies. Like, I'll be honest, because half the time you can't see it, and the other time, some of it's like cool, where it's like it's getting spit in the eye or something like that. So it's unique, but yeah, it's not. It's not as good, but it's also not like campy silly shit. Except for the time when Godzilla launches himself up with his atomic breath, because apparently that's a thing he can do now. That's bullshit, but Like I read about it. Apparently, that's just like they were just wanting to add some brevity to this movie because it's dark, so dark. It's just so dark. You gotta add more darkness, more darkness. Yeah. Just watch this movie. You can't have the it's kind of like a whole family affair. I kind of would like that bit more of that as well, just like because you have this like family of people that just like solving these crimes. I think they do get a lot of it, but they kind of get separated at some point. But I kind of like that kind of family who's trying to solve the problem together, and they do. Like the father comes up with shooting the shit with electricity. It's just the Japanese Defense Force kind of fuck it up, and it doesn't work half the time. I'm like, lure it over here. Is it working? No. Why did I ask to lure it over here if it's still not working? I was like, why did you do that? Why? This movie came in. Yeah, so this movie is 51 years old. Or almost 51 years old, I guess. It will be very shortly. And if you haven't seen it, watch it. I think it's one of the best. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time for some more Godzilla, which will be Godzilla versus Gigan. There we go. That's the one. See you then. Bye now.